Hey you guys, welcome back to a new video. So today's video is going to be a porch refresh, and we're also going to do a couple chores inside of the house as well. But this was just something that I felt like me and my husband both really just wanted to get done. The porch had a lot of pollen, a lot of dirt, a lot of debris. The cushions were just a mess, as you guys can see right here. So we're going to start by taking the covers off of the cushions and getting those into the wash machine. My camera was fogging up on me here for like a little bit, so that's why it looks all foggy. I guess from the camera being inside the house with the AC on, and then when I take it outside, it just like fogs up instantly until it gets used to like the humidity, I guess, outside, or the weather or the temperature. I don't really know, but it'll clear up here in a minute and it'll look a lot better than what it looks like. I had to keep wiping the screen, and it just kept on doing this for like a little bit. But we're going to start by taking all the stuff off the porch. And Cole was mad at us right here. I forget what it was that he was upset about, but he calms down in a minute and then he decides to help us. He wanted to help us, but I forget what he was mad about. Something that he wanted, and like he was just having a meltdown on us. So anyways, once he calms down, he's going to actually help me take the cushions in and put into the wash machine, but he was just having a moment. So I just wanted to mention that because you can obviously see him like freaking out there. But anyways, we are, like I said, it's easier to take everything off when you're going to do like a deep clean of the porch. And see, now Cole's fine. He's going to help us take the cushions and stuff. Once he calmed down, he was good. Sometimes we just have to walk away and just let him calm down, because if you just keep saying anything, or you know, it just makes it worse. So yeah, we're gonna like I said, get everything off this porch. I'm gonna use my Cedar spray mop pad today to clean the porch. I have used like a heavy duty mop that my husband has brought home from his job, and it was actually a really good mop, and it got the porches really clean and everything. But he wasn't able to get that this time because first, I don't think he really knew that I wanted to get this done on this day, and I wanted to do it while he was here so he could help me actually. And normally we'd use our pressure washer because we do have one, and I think in the fall time we're just going to use the pressure washer again to clean the porches and to spray the house before winter and all that. But today we're going to use the water hose, and then I also had some dish soap that I decided to put inside the Cedar spray mop. So we're going to scrub the porch with that, and then we're just going to rinse it with the hose. And I'm also going to rinse off all the furniture with the hose, just kind of like spray off the pollen. The pollen has calmed down now, but it's still like my porch has just had so much dust and dirt and dog hair, and they really just needed a refresh. So that's what we're going to do today. And it was like the perfect day, even though it was actually really hot, like really, really hot outside today to do this. But I kept spraying myself with the water hose, and I'm always good. But me and Cole's putting the cushions, the covers into the wash machine, and we're going to start those up. So I think I'll show you guys at the end of the video, but I kept taking the water hose and spraying off this pad to keep cleaning it, and it actually worked out really good, and the porches turned out really good. Because if you just rinse the porches with the water hose, you can still see the mud and like the dirt once the porch dries, so I knew that they needed a good mopping. So yeah, I just used Dawn dish soap, and then here my husband is going to rinse it, and you guys can watch how it comes clean really easily. Like, you can start to see it whiten back up. So I just kind of kept doing that until we got all the way done with the porch, and then you can pull the little trigger on this mop and it'll spray out the cleaner that you have inside of it. And then the pads are also washable, so I can just throw them into the wash machine. But I was kind of like, I didn't want to use my Cedar mop for the porch, so then I remembered that this one, you can just take the pads off and throw into the washer, and you can do the same with the Cedar, but I just didn't want to use it out on the porches. So I went ahead and used this, and it did a really good job. So in the meantime, while we're letting the front porch dry a little bit before we put the furniture back up on it, I'm going to head into the house here and clean up. I feel like there was just stuff sitting all over the house on this day in every room. So I was just kind of going around and tidying in the house, picking up all the dishes, and then I think we go into Cole's room and clean up, make his bed up a little bit. We're just doing some inside chores really quickly. And then we're going to head back outside and start on the back porch. But if you guys are new here, would love to have you subscribe if you like motivation. I try to do like all cleaning over here, and then every once in a while do like little makeovers if I'm doing them, or refreshes. So if that interests you, would love to have you subscribe to my channel. And then also I do vlogs over on my vlog channel, which we also do cleaning motivation over there. I try to do motivation on both channels, so I'll have it linked down below if you want to go check it out. But yeah, we're in Cole's room. It's a hot mess in here, so we're gonna get this tidied and cleaned up, and then, like I said, head back outside. The cushions were done in the wash machine, but before we go get those to take them out and let them dry, I'm gonna put these bar stools up so I can run my robot vacuum. Since I was busy outside most of the day, I decided to run the robot and let it take care of my floor for me, so that's what I'm doing here, and I'm very grateful to have this robot. It helps me a lot. And recently I've really been using it every day because I just haven't been able to like keep up. I feel like I've had something going on like every single day, or we're not home, or we got to go to an appointment, or it's just been chaotic lately. And I'm just looking forward to today. Actually, as I'm doing this voiceover, I get to have a home day, and I'm so excited just to be at my house. So anyways, but I know I'm going to end up doing work, but still, at least I get to stay at my house. I'm going to take the cushions and just throw them over the banister because it was so hot on this day. It probably only took these cushions, like covers, like 10 minutes to dry tops. It was so freaking hot on this day. We're gonna go ahead and get the porch put back together, and I just decided to show you guys like a couple magic clips there of me getting the porch back together instead of showing you me completely putting all the furniture back up like we did taking it off. But anyways, I'll show you that in a minute. I'm gonna hose off this rug by my front door. A lot of dirt came off of this thing, a lot of dog hair, so it definitely needs sprayed off. And then we're gonna spray off my little tables. I got these little sets of furniture off Amazon. I highly recommend them. They have held up really good. Of course, we do have a covered porch, so I feel like furniture will last longer if you do have a cover. And I wanted to show you guys a clip of my dad working hard up here to get our pool set up. But if you follow me on the vlog channel, I might have also told you guys here too. I can't remember, but we're getting we got a pool and we're super excited. But we have a lot of prep work to do to get it put up because our ground is so unlevel that my dad had to come up with his backhoe or whatever and dig us out a hole basically to make it level where we want it. And we're not done yet. So I am definitely documenting it though, and I'm going to show you guys the process of us setting our pool, and then some landscaping, which is always the fun part for me. I love landscaping and stuff. So we're going to do some of that, and it probably a little bit over time. We're probably not going to get it all done at one time, but we'll get it done a little at a time. So now we're going to take everything off the back porch and get this porch cleaned up now, and then we'll be done with the video. But I hope that you guys enjoyed some of this outside motivation. But we're also going to go through Cole's toy box, which wait till you guys see how many freaking toys that he had. I got rid of a whole garbage bag full, I'll just say that. And I can actually shut the lid now on the toy box because it was really, really bad. It was overflowing, and it was just time to go through those toys. Cole wanted to help me spray out the toy box with the water hose, but there was a lot of dirt and grime down in the bottom of it, so we just took the water hose to it. I didn't do any like deep scrubbing. It probably could have used like a sponge and some scrubbing in the bottom, but we just hosed it out for now, and it did a pretty decent job. And then we're just going to put the toys that I want to keep for him back in it. And then I didn't really, he never really noticed the ones that I got rid of, which I feel like I always prefer to do when he's not home, is to go through his toys when he's not here, you know. So he doesn't really know exactly what I'm doing, but he doesn't really miss any of these toys. He has so many toys. So like the ones that I decided to keep, I'm going to put back in here. And then, like I said, I put the rest in like a bag. But I got rid of a lot of stuff. And then some of that stuff over on the left-hand side is actually stuff we could use in the pool. So I'm going to keep that stuff for like pool stuff. And I probably need to get like a different container or something to sit outside to keep our pool stuff in, because I don't really have anything to store that in. So I need to get me something for that. So I hope you guys got some cleaning motivation out of today's video. It was kind of short than some of my videos recently, but we've been wanting to clean the porches for a while and give them just like that summer refresh. But I definitely have some other things that I want to do, like deep cleaning. Also, was thinking about starting up a new TikTok channel. So for those of you TikTok lovers, be sure, I'm gonna link it down below, and then I also want to link my girlfriend's TikTok down below too. So if you guys like old farmhouses, which I personally love, I would love to live in a farmhouse. My girlfriend lives in a farmhouse. Right now she does the Western decor style. It's like Western boho style. It's really cute. So if you guys want to go check out her videos, she's been making content over there of her farmhouse. And I would love for you guys to go and follow her. So I'll have her link down in my description so you guys can go check out her videos. And tell her I sent you if you go. Tell her I sent you. But anyways, I'm going to actually, I had to make a new account. I had a cleaning account. I don't know if you guys remember it on TikTok, but then I never pursued it, because I started making shorts here on YouTube. So I wanted to switch it up and try TikTok for a little while to see if I could bring in some new followers to the videos. So I'm going to try. I don't know how often I will post the TikToks, but if you want some short videos to watch, I'll have my cleaning TikTok link down below. And then I think I already have my regular TikTok account down there, but I need to start making some content on it as well. It's just been a really long time, and I forgot how much I really love making the short form content too, because it's just easier to do, and it's also funner in a way for me sometimes to just have fun with it, because it doesn't take as much editing. But then I was telling my girlfriend, like, I get burnt out from like cleaning so much, which then she was saying like she gets burned out from her job, which is everybody. Literally everything that you do, you get burnt out, but you got to keep going. So thank you guys so much for being here and for the support. And see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.